Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever part of the world you're in. My name is Ricia Adair. I'm from beautiful Manzanillo, Mexico. I am your host for the evening, and I'm really excited to welcome you on board. Many of you tonight are with us, are brand new, and we've got some great information to help you get launched in your business super easy, super quick, right onto the money trail. Everybody here into making money? Say yes.
Yes.
All right. Now, without further ado, I want to introduce my co-host, Joni. We may hear from her husband, Chris, as well. Joni Budd and I have been longtime friends. We've both been star networker achievers in other companies. We've done some worldwide trips together. We've had a lot of fun, and I kind of treat her like my kid because she's like a third my age. But we sure have fun. They made a call and introduced me to this program, and I needed to lose weight, and that was my first focus. And then I guess along the way, something hit me over the head and said, "You need to make money too, girl." So I jumped on board. I learned what I needed to do. Joni and Chris were awesome trainers for me. And now here we go, Senior VP. So it can happen for you too. If I can do it in 2 months, you can do it in 2 months. You can do it in less than 2 months. It's available to everybody. The very same opportunity is available to everybody. So without further ado, I want to pass the eagle feather over to Joni, and she's going to teach you how to make $2,100 in your first 20 days or less. Hit it, Joni.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ricia. Yes, me and Ricia have been together for quite some time. We've known each other for quite some time, actually through Chris's father. Chris's dad has always, my husband's dad has always been a networker and a salesman, and anything he does turns to gold. Everything he touches turns to gold. And he had sponsored Ricia into his organization, and we got the privilege of meeting each other. But she likes to call me, treat me like a daughter, because I was a kid when we met. Chris and I were 21 and 22 years old when we first got into this industry. And we've been full-time networkers ever since. We haven't worked jobs. We've been top money earners with almost every company we've been with. And because it's a system, and we know how to run the system, and we know it's just a numbers game. And some people are looking for opportunity. Some people can't afford to pay their bills. Some people don't like their job. Some people want to make extra money. Some people want to travel. We all got different reasons, but it's just about running the numbers and trying to find those people. And even with health and wellness, right? The majority of the population on the planet these days could use some health and wellness products and could use to lose some weight. So what we have to offer is amazing because we can help people physically, financially.
Yeah, but
So if you could get that, Ricia, that'd be great. So if you are able to allow me to be a co-host, Ricia, I'm just going to hop into a little bit about how we make money with this and why I think it's one of the best compensation plans I've ever seen. I know most of you have seen that already, and how to make $2,000 in your first 30 days, but I'm going to run through it. And I'm also going to go over our system of growth that's going to help you to go out and accomplish that with ease. I've never seen a simpler system in my life, in our entire history in this industry. And that's kind of what attracted us to this business and how we were able to go out and build such a large organization so quickly, as well as help others on the team. We've got Christy Walsh here on the team. We've got Ricia. You guys are both just rocking it. And we're so proud of you and everything that you guys have done and everyone on your team. It's all about teamwork. That's what this business is. And that's what I love so much. It's about helping the brand new person go out and make that $2,000 first month. And that's how we win in this business, is people helping people. So Ricia, are you able to allow me
Yes,
to
you should have your share button by now.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to hop into real quick. Did you want to say anything before I hop in? No? Yes, no? Okay. Chris is my silent partner today. He's right beside me. Anyways, so this is just a quick rundown of the compensation plan. I'm not going to go into great detail here. I just want to share with you that there's just 3 things, really 2 things you need to focus on, and 3 ways that we get paid. Basically, there's 9 ways we get paid, but there's 3 main ways that I want to talk about. First thing I love about this comp plan is that anybody can get started. Anybody can find $37.95 to start a business, right? You don't have to go out and purchase a whole bunch of product, because the system of growth is going to help sell that product for you. Yes, you should get on a subscription right away, but you can set the subscription to come out 4 weeks later. Like, the company has done so many things to make it so easy for people to get started and make big money right out of the gates. And this is one of my favorite things, $37.95, one time only, and there's no renewal fee on that at all. The skinny drops, I won't get into them. There's a list. It goes on and on. You can see the before and after pictures. There's literally thousands of before and after pictures and testimonies of people that are experiencing phenomenal results on this product. This product was not made as a weight loss product. It was designed as body balancing drops to balance out people's hormones, whether that be male or female. And as you grow older, your body just doesn't function the same. We don't produce the HGH anymore. Our bodies start acting funny when we start eating a little bit unhealthy, and that needs to be corrected. Believe it or not, it's gonna get you. So these drops help to balance out your hormones in a way that you can actually succeed on these drops. Eat a low glycemic diet, and the results are just phenomenal. And people can relate to these stories because these are people that didn't really change much in their life. They just started gaining weight. Some people, I mean, all the stories are different, right? But I hear so many times people say, I didn't do anything different. I'm eating salads, I'm working out, and I kept gaining weight. And these drops were able to help those people to turn that around. And so the drops are absolutely phenomenal. And because we have so many before and after pictures and testimonials, it's the system of growth and posting these before and after testimonials that is literally bringing customers our way. I've never seen any other business on the planet where you could literally go out and post some posts and people are coming to you asking you, can I buy your product and can I join your business? And that's what's actually happening here. So the first way we get paid is my absolute favorite. It's the retail profits. I'm going to talk about the retail profits, the new volume bonus, and the base commissions, and that's it. And then we'll get into the system of growth. The retail profits are absolutely phenomenal because of this system of growth program that I was talking about. It's 30% on all you receive on all of our products. We have hundreds of products, and they're the top of the line products and services available, products for health and wellness. They're all doctor created, doctor recommended, all natural products. And the drops are just the best way to introduce and start referring customers to what we have to offer them, because they just see the before and afters. There's so many testimonies. It's kind of like our flagship product, I would call it. Okay. So I'm going to talk only about the drops here today, although we have so many other things. I'm just going to escape from this page so I can highlight this here. So it costs $232.50 full retail to get a set of drops. As a brand partner, we can buy them at retail or at wholesale, sorry, for $162.75. So the difference there is approximately $70. This isn't the exact number because I'm including your import fees. And I do that for a reason, because we're going to charge the customer the import fees. Okay. So when we're charging a customer a price, I'm going to share with you the prices that we charge them, because otherwise it gets a bit confusing. But if you're getting paid from the back office from Partner Co, they're going to pay you not including the import fees, if that makes sense. So the number that you get on your paycheck might vary slightly from here, but you're going to make about 65, 70 bucks to sell one set of drops. Now pay attention here, because this is my favorite thing. I don't want to sell somebody something if they can't afford to keep paying for it, and most these days people, are struggling. So $232.50, they may or may not be able to afford that. But the great news is that if I buy my drops wholesale, in bulk, if I buy them in bulk at my wholesale price, I'm able to give them a 15% discount on the drops when they buy from me. And of course, you guys all have that same opportunity. So we buy in bulk so that we can offer them a discount and still make that much money on a set of drops. So these are the numbers. You can buy a 3-pack of drops. Only wholesale members can get that price. 3-pack of drops is $378 all in, including shipping and everything. And we can sell them now for a discount to the customer, not for the $232.50 I was talking about, but $197 a pack. So that's $197 times 3, you're looking at just under $600. That's $591 that you can collect and go buy a 3-pack for $378. The difference is $213. $213. Where else can you go and post a post or two and make $213? Seriously, because it's what's happening. I have so many people that join my team and they post their first post and they're like, oh my goodness, I knew you said that this would happen fast, but I didn't know it was going to happen that fast. And they start getting replies immediately to our system of growth. Now, if you go make that $213 from selling one 3-pack, obviously you should do it again. And so if you go out and do that 10 times over, 10 3-packs would pay you $2,130 in retail commissions. This is phenomenal. We can help people literally post posts and make $2,000. I mean, I've been looking for something like this for a long time. And I'm telling you, I wish I saw this when I first had my babies and I was stuck at home and I was trying to do network marketing and I couldn't run into the events and do the stuff that I used to do. If I knew I could just post a few posts and make this kind of money, I'm telling you, I would have done this a decade ago. And I could have actually. The company's been around that long, Eric's. They were bought by Partner Co. that now owns that owns many companies. They bought up a lot of companies that were in receivership. But so Partner Co. has been around that name for 2 years. Okay, so it's a new name. But anyways, besides the point, the kind of money that we can help people go out and earn is phenomenal. And I've had people on my team do that even faster than a month. I've had people, Cindy's my favorite story because she was such a skeptic. She's like, Joni, how am I going to do this? I only have 3 weeks left to do this. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know what I'm doing. And I said, don't worry about it. We'll meet. I sat down with her. I showed her our system of growth. And literally within 5 days from the day I sat down with her, she sold 30 boxes of drops and she continued to sell them. She's probably up to 70, 80 customers now just from following the system of posting. So I love that about going out and being able to make full-time retail money right off the bat. Second way we get paid, I just have to find the slide here, is the new volume bonus. So if you can go out and sell 30 boxes and hit a level that we call ultimate by doing so, then you can help other people do the same thing. So your goal, your first goal is to hit ultimate. And we say that because that's 1,500 volume. I'm going to find the slide that shows that when you purchase 1 box of drops, a 3-pack of drops is 150 volume points. So like I said, if you buy a 3-pack and sell them and do that 10 times over, that's 1,500 volume points, okay? And your goal is to become an ultimate and sell or buy 1,500 volume worth of product within your first 30 days, actually your first 4 Fridays from the day that you signed up. So there's a time limit on this. You have to do it quickly, okay? You don't want to sit around and wait. You want to start posting those posts because as soon as you do, you're going to start getting sales, all right? Now, wherever you land at the end of the month in volume, if you only had 200 volume, you're activated. If you had 500 volume, you're business. If you had 1,000 volume, you're elite. But if you had 1,500 or more, you are an ultimate. What that means is that you're going to get anywhere between 15 to 30% of the sales volume of your new brand partners when you introduce somebody else to this business opportunity and they start posting posts. So this is you bringing on a brand partner. If you can help them also achieve the rank of ultimate and put in 1,500 volume in their first 30 days, your 30% would pay you $450. $450 because you just helped somebody else go make $2,000. I mean, I've never seen anything as great as this before in my life. How many times do you want to make $450? I wouldn't recruit just one. I would recruit several people and introduce this to them, I should say. I don't even like that word recruit. I mean, we're sharing this opportunity with people, right? Helping people to change their financial situation and their health and wellness. Third way we get paid, after you've introduced that person, they've ranked up as high as they can, and you made that new sales volume on them, their 4-week deadline is up, and now the pay goes to base pay, which is 15% of all of your lesser legs. There's always a power leg, and you can recruit as many legs as you want and get 15% off all of that volume. So if they were in one of your lesser legs, the second month, you'd still get $225 if they sold the same number of boxes. So the income continues. So the one thing I wanted to mention really quickly about this is that I've been in many networking companies, and typically you have your own auto ship or your subscribe and save, whatever you want to call it, and that's it. And your number one goal is to introduce other people to the business and sign them up as business partners. Most people don't go selling a lot of product. And I mean, again, I've never really been in like a Mary Kay or an Amway or an Avon or anything like that. So I'm sure there are companies like that. But what I love about this particular company is that the average distributor has 10 times the volume than any of the other networking businesses that I've ever built. Every other network marketing business that I built, they would have the minimum personal auto ship, and that was it. And then you had to go build out a team. And it usually took a good 1,000 people on my team before you could make a significant full-time income. So here we can do that 10 times faster because people are putting in 10 times the volume, and your paycheck will be 10 times as big. So I absolutely love this pay plan. There's so many other great benefits to it, like $10,000 cash savings bonus, trips to Tahiti, matching bonus on the people that you sign up. But I'm not going to get into all that tonight. We want to talk about the system of growth. So that's all I want to talk about on that slide. How was that, Ricia? Did you need me to add anything?
That's perfect. I'm just going to add this. Okay. I've
Mhm.
heard from some people that they want to wait and have a personal experience before they start posting. I'm going to tell you this. I thought I was coming back to Canada with Mike, and so I wanted to paint my pool deck. And I took 10 days of painting time, of my ultimate time, to paint the pool deck, only to decide that I'm not going back to Canada. And then I realized about the ultimate situation. You can get to ultimate after your 30 days, but the easy way is in your first 30 days. It's a very easy way of getting there. So in hindsight, I recommend to everybody to post right out of the gate. You just have to trust when you see thousands of testimonials, story after story after story. You just have to trust it's a great product and rely on other people's stories until you have one yourself. And you will get comments on your Facebook page on your first day of posting because we have what other people want. Everyone wants to lose weight, feel better, have more energy, and sleep better.
Absolutely, and I agree with that completely. And sometimes you just get busy and you're like, okay, yes, I'll get to the posting thing eventually. And we've even signed people up that I wanted to make sure that they got a good spot and that they got signed up, and then life just happens and they don't start posting those posts. It's super important that you get posting the posts immediately so that you can achieve that level of ultimate as quick as possible. If you do go past the 4 week period, it's complicated to get those orders to count, and they will not pay new sales volume on it. So it's pretty important that you get those orders in your first 4 weeks. Okay, I don't want to get into too much on that tonight. I would like to share a system of growth. I can share my phone now if you are ready for me to dive into that, Risha.
Go ahead, please, Joni. It looks like we've got a pretty excited crowd tonight. You're doing a
Yes, it's a
great
great
job.
turnout. Thanks.
Look at
Okay,
your
so
beautiful children.
yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah,
That's Beckham and Eva, and they're the reason I do this. They're the reason that I decided I was going to stay home, be a stay-at-home mom, and I homeschool them, and I run a business from home. So,
you're a busy
mwah.
girl. If
Okay,
you
so
can
this
do
is
it, anybody can do it.
absolutely. So this is the Boards app. So this is basically, you can download this from the App Store. We can get you a link to download it. I'll get actually Risha to maybe put it in the chat group, the link to download the Boards app. It's actually inside of the Boards app. Everything's in the Boards app. It is basically just like a filing system, kind of like Google Drive, except it's on your phone. You have access to it on your phone. And the important thing is that when you download the Boards app, that you give it full access to your keyboard. So what that means is I'll show you in a little bit what it means and why you want it to have full access to your keyboard. But we've got two boards on here. The first one is the System of Growth board. And that is a board that our upline in the United States made. I'm so thankful that they came up with this system. And thanks so much to Christy Walsh for putting together our Canadian board. It's amazing. Big shout out to Christy. She's doing amazing. So on our System of Growth board, check this folder out. There's so much stuff in here. All of our events, everything you need is inside of this app. But I just want to focus on the Slenderized System of Growth folder for a second here, or file, I should call it, and click on social media posting. So when you click on, you'll see we've got 4 weeks of posts here. They did it all for us. This is what's so amazing about these posts. You don't need to be some incredible, what do they call them these days? Creators, Instagram guru, creator, professional. All you need to do is post the posts that are already made for you. So they made all the posts for 30 days, and they made a 9 a.m. and a 3 p.m. post for each day, because that's when people are most often on Facebook. So all you have to do is post those posts, and you're going to get people replying to those posts. So I'm going to show you exactly how we do it really quickly, because I want to show you what it means when you allow access to your keyboard. So I'm going over to Facebook, I'm clicking on what's on your mind, and here what's on your mind. And instead of uploading a photo from your phone, you're going to click on, if you have an iPhone, you're going to click on the world sign here. And if you have an Android, you're going to be looking for a picture that looks like a keyboard. And when you click on that, you can select the Boards app. And then instead of your keyboard, the Boards app pops up. And so we're going to go to that folder I was just talking about, System of Growth. We're going to click on social media posting, week 1. copy the picture just by clicking on it and going back up to where that cursor was here. And we're going to hit paste. And then we're going to go back down here and click on the text. And that's your first post. It's that simple. Now you'll notice that mine says next here. It doesn't say post, which gives me the ability to schedule the post. So I can pre-schedule an entire week's worth of post. And this is our goal for you guys, that you pre-schedule at least 7 days worth of posts. So you don't have to do this twice a day, every day for 30 days and try to remember to be on social media at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. We're all pretty busy, right? So when you schedule, it looks like this. You want to make sure it's set to public. You want to click on publish now. You want to select schedule for later and select the next day and select 9 a.m. And I would recommend having a notepad beside you so you don't get confused what days you're scheduling for. Hit the save button. It's not going to post it yet. You have to go back one and then hit post. And mine are scheduled, so I'm not going to do that right now. But first I want to share with you guys, so how do you get the ability to schedule those posts? Well, you're going to want to click on your little picture here, your profile. So you're at your profile page. And then you want to click on these 3 lines. And then you just have to select turn on professional mode. All professional mode means is that people are going to follow you instead of friend you, and your post will be seen by more people. So I highly recommend that you allow your Facebook to show this to more people and go on to professional mode. If you have certain things on your Facebook that you want to be private, you can go on to those specific posts and make them only visible by family. But putting on professional mode will allow you to share this with the public and to schedule those posts. So that's how you do that. Next thing is this. Once you've posted that post, you're going to start getting people commenting, I'd like some information on that. And so my next favorite thing about this business is that you don't even have to be that bright. You can just go, you can go comment on the Facebook page first and say, I'll send you a direct message, and then go to send them a direct message. And you're going to pull up a name like, let's say it's Joni. Joni wants to know more info about the body balancing drops. So you're just going to do the same thing. Put your cursor in there, select the little globe icon or keyboard, click on the slenderized system of growth. And this time, instead of going to social media posting, I'm going to go into the folder that says text scripts. I'm going to click on the very first one that says, what are the drops? And the answer is right there. Hi, thanks for asking about the body balancing drops. They go under the tongue. They support your appetite, suppress your appetite, balance your hormones. All these words are kind of keywords that are very common. So it's a really well-worded script. And then it says, I've been buying them in bulk to save people money. So they know right away if they buy them from you, they're going to be able to get a discount. That's an important thing. So that script alone says a lot. But then you want to go back in here, go back one step and click on info on Slenderize. And the very first video is the Dr. Crystal Vance video. She lost 162 pounds. She's a doctor. She does a great job of explaining the drops. And it's just a 5-minute video. That's all I send people, no more. If they ask me for more information, you can send them the ingredients list. You can send them frequently asked questions, the Slenderize clinical trial. We even have an hour-long video by Dr. Strand explaining the drops and the concept of our low glycemic diet and approved food list. So it's a great video as well, but I don't want them to think that they got to research everything and watch everything. So simple is better. So if you just send these 2 things, usually they come back and what do they say, Ricia?
They come back and say, how much are they?
Exactly right. They say, how much are they? So then you're going to go and click on your Canadian flag. Thank you, Christy. She put the prices in here. We're going to
Thank you,
click on,
Christy.
we're going to click on how much are the drops. And there it is. Send. You don't even need to know how much they are. So it says full retail, they're $232.50, but I can give you a 15% off code when you buy them from me because I'm getting them in a bulk order. So 162 or 197 plus change. And then just make sure that if you're shipping it from your house to their house, that you charge them the shipping for that as well. So it says plus shipping here, okay? And then you can ask them, so the very last thing I wrote on there is let me know if you want me to add you to the order. I think that's important because now there's 2 reasons why they want to buy them now. They've got this little bit of FOMO going on, fear of missing out. number one, they don't want to miss out on that discount of 15%. And number two, they don't want to miss out on your next shipment, which you're going to be placing soon, it says here. You can change that wording to Friday, by Friday, or today, or tomorrow. Just give them a sense of urgency. And so usually they come back and say, yeah, please add me to the order. Remember, let me know if you want me to add you to the order. Yes, add me to the order. They almost always say that. So we go back into here and send them our e-transfer info. Make sure to change the email to your own email. And I like to tell them exactly what the pricing is, so I know exactly how much they're e-transferring me. So I just write 197 instead of the 197.62. But either way, 197 plus shipping. And the shipping with express post, which is the fastest way to ship across Canada, by Canada Post, it takes 2 to 3 business days. It's $17.95 within your region. So if you're in Western Canada, anywhere in Western Canada, if you're in Eastern Canada, anywhere in Eastern Canada, $17.95 for a total of $214.95. So I should put that script in there so that you guys don't have to remember or figure it out. But I didn't put it in there in case you're selling a 3-pack. They might say, well, how long does it last? And then you might want to talk to them about, okay, well, it lasts a month. But if you buy a 3-pack, you can get even a deeper discount and it will last you 90 days. And it really takes 90 days if you want to see life-changing results with these products, right? So upselling them to a 3-pack is highly recommended. Also because in Canada, we're limited to ordering 4 3-packs in the back office in a month. But if you sent them a preferred customer link just for 1 3-pack, then they could, it is not counted as your 4 3-pack. It's counted as a preferred customer. Anyways, that's a separate, we'll talk about that another time. So this is the price. And then if they say, I also like to say, or, okay, one thing I never considered when I started is that people might not have $200 in their bank account, or they might not want to spend it. So you want to say, or if you would prefer to pay by credit card, then I can send you a link. I don't know why I don't have this in the back office. I'm going to do that. And then if they ask you to send them a link, we have the ability to set up Square payments. So all you got to do is go over to your Square payments, which is on your phone, find the price that you want to charge them, because I've already set up my links, and then copy it and go back and paste it. And so if you go into the Boards app, you will see how to do this. There's an instructions. There's actually a YouTube video that you can watch on it. And so I'm going to go to this $214.95, copy that link. It says share. I'm going to click on Messenger, and then I'm going to send it to Joni, just like that. Now, lastly, Joni just paid me $214.95 into my Square payments. There's a 4% fee on that. You can charge the customer if you want, or you can swallow it yourself, whatever you decide. And then if you want to withdraw the money immediately to your bank account, there's another 4% fee, or you could wait 2 to 3 business days, hit withdraw, and let it take a couple days to hit your account. But this money can be accessible immediately. So now that they've paid me, I want to say, great, I added you to the order. I won't write that out. You guys can. But what I am going to do is I'm going to send them the after purchase instructions. So you want to go back into this System of Growth board, back into Slenderize, and select, my brain's not working. Thank you, Chris. Text scripts. And then scroll down a little bit to where it says, oh, it's on the right now, after purchase instructions. So they're going to know exactly what to do when they get those drops. Just tells them to take measurements, blah, blah, blah. It says that they will have access to this Circle of Health Facebook group, which has 20,000 members, by Dr. Crystal Vance if they have questions, and we're here to help them along the way. I'm also going to go out of this text script folder, click on the info folder, and I'm also going to send them the Slenderize booklet, which comes with their drops, just so they can start reading ahead. I'm going to send them the approved food list. I like to do that because it's a little bit bigger than the one on in the Slenderize pamphlet. And then we're going to send them the 2 recipe books. Just anything that we think might help them. I don't know why my Boards app is acting up. Sometimes you got to toggle back and forth between the number sign and the little globe sign. So I'm going to send them the meal recipe and the Slenderize cookbook. And that's our system. I just sold a box of drops just like that. I mean, I didn't have to leave my house. I posted a few posts. They asked me about some information. I didn't even have to have the answers. I sent them the information and collected their money. I've never seen a simpler system in my life ever. Right, Risha?
I totally agree. As I say, this is God's way to anybody who's ever done a network marketing deal before. This is his way of saying, I know you've worked so hard in all the other deals. This is the one that I'm going to reward you with. So I'm forever grateful. That was an awesome training. So Joni, let's just cover the smart link for customer because there's going to be the occasion that you'll have a customer that's clear across the country. Canada Post shipping is $26.95. So another thing that you can do is send them a smart link. You'll have less commission. Basically, it's because the company is doing the logistics for you. They're putting the product in a package, they're getting it shipped off, etc. So you make a 15% commission. Nevertheless, it's still pretty good. So you'll have a customer inquiring from across the country, and this is how you handle it.
Thank you. That's great. So I'm going to pull up my computer here and just pull up my desktop so you can see Partner Co. All right. So one thing you need to know right off the bat is that the drops are not available or they're not on the ground in Canada. So we have to order them from the US to Canada. So usually you'll have a little, you guys are seeing my screen okay?
It's all good.
Okay. So usually you'll have a Canadian flag up here and you're going to want to make sure to change it to this black bag, which says ship from USA to Canada. So it's now under North America and you're going to, not United States, not Canada. You want to click on ship from USA to Canada. And then once you're there, you're on the right page. And you can't find the drops by calling them skinny drops or body balancing drops. And I tried searching for the word slenderize so many times and I kept spelling it wrong. So I like to just hover over shop and then go under the brands and then click on slenderize. So that's the easiest way to find the drops. Because again, remember, we have hundreds of products and you might not be able to find them otherwise. So make sure you're under the black bag, search under shop for slenderize, and here they are.
Joni, it
Do
looks
not
like
click.
you're on your retail site. You need to log in.
Oh, thank you. That's important.
So yes, we also get a retail URL for people, but why would they want to be pay retail when they can get it, at a special discount? But it's up to you whether you want to extend the 15% promo code or you can invite them to pay full retail.
Yes.
There it is, top left.
My mind was just on something else here. Okay, so when you're adding these drops to cart, I wouldn't just click on add to cart. You're going to want to click on the actual picture so that you can have the option to select a 3-pack. This is the only place that you can select the 3-pack. If you added 3 individual drops to cart, it's going to be a different price. Okay, so you want to make sure here under configuration to select the 3-pack and then add it to cart. So in order to send a link to a customer, you could send a link for any product on the website. And what we want to do is I recommend sending a link right here to this cart so that they're sent directly to where they need to go. I already had some product in here, so I'm going to remove it. But you can see we also have these awesome drops paired with the Renew, which is the Fountain of Youth product everybody's talking about. It's phenomenal.
Love it.
We'll get into
Love it.
So that's
I
a great
sleep so
ship
well.
product. Yes, and my skin looks amazing and I sleep well and
I know, it's just magic.
that's a great product for an auto ship because those two put together is 100 PV. I'm just going to take that off the cart. We'll talk about that later. So here's the drops. It says 3-pack right here. And then the price, this is correct because everything, including shipping, is $378. Now, I just want you guys to understand that when you're creating a smart link, the prices can be confusing because you don't want to charge your customer that price. You want to charge them the full retail price. So sometimes when people are making the link, they're like, this is the wrong price. This is the wrong price. Just you'll notice that Ricia saw right away that I was not logged in because the price that the drops were showing. And as soon as I logged in, the price changed. So what we're doing here is we're creating a smart link to send to our customers. Don't worry about what the price says when you're creating this link, okay? So on this checkout page, you're just going to want to select Create Smart Link. You can create a smart link on any page. So you can direct them to any page you want, but I just clicked on it on the checkout page because that's where I want them to go. I added the product to cart that I wanted to sell them. In this case, I added a 3-pack to cart. If they just wanted a 1-pack, you would just add a one set of drops to the cart, okay? Whatever you add to cart is in there, and then you select create smart link, and then you name your smart link depending on what it is that you're creating a smart link for. So this is a 3-pack skinny drops, or whatever you want to call it, of drops. We'll just call it drops. And actually, I want
Joni,
to
send
say
yourself the
Canada.
link, okay? So open it and people can see what the customer is actually seeing when they click on the link.
Yes, so here's where you decide what price they're going to get. So if you want to include the 15% off, like I showed you earlier, it's normally $232.50, but we're going to give them a 15% off. Then click on include that promo code. They'll get them for a single set of drops would be $197. The 3-pack is already such a great discount for a retail customer. You don't necessarily have to give them the 15% off. It's up to you. Okay, because if you sold 3 individual boxes at 15% off, that's $600. If you sold them a 3-pack without the 15% off, it's even cheaper than that. So I'm going to write here full retail. They don't see what you call it. Only you see this because the link is saved in your back office. So that's full retail. And I'm not going to hide the subscription because I want to give them an option to subscribe if they want to subscribe. I'm going to generate the link by copying it. And how do you open an incognito page? You guys know how to do that?
How do
'Cause
you
then I
open an
want to pop
incognito
up.
page?
Yeah, I think.
New window.
No, well, I don't know if
Just
that
a tab
works.
at the top?
File.
Yeah.
New incognito window. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to paste that link in this new incognito window, which should show me the actual. Why is it not sharing it with me? There we go. I'm like, now. There it is. So this would be the price if you did not give them 15% off on a 3-pack, which is way cheaper than even 1, 2, 3 individual boxes with the 15% off. See what I'm saying? So when you give them a 3-pack, it's already discounted. You can charge them $5.23.
Joni, can you
Yes.
move your picture face over? Because we can't see all of what the cart shows.
Can you
Just-
see it now? Or because you might have to move
Just
it on
move your finger. No, it's not me. It's if you move your, oh, it was me. Yeah, forget it. What an airhead.
No, it's okay. Zoom drives me crazy that the floating pictures, they're always like in the way, and I'm always moving stuff when I'm trying to do my presentation. So you're not alone. Don't worry. Okay, so if you guys don't see what we're talking about, you need to move the floating pictures. So that's actually a great point. That was Tammy, right? Thank you. Who is ultimate, by the way, and just kicking butt at this business. So
She
congratulations.
got there so fast, like 10
Mhm.
days.
Yes, she did.
Jane the Rocket.
I remember I was just on a training with her explaining this, and then before I knew it, boom, she'd already done it. I was like,
I
that was
know, she's a superstar.
That's because you're training. You guys get amazing training, and the system's so easy.
I will definitely say
Um,
the system is easy. Yep, thank you.
So
Okay,
we're
so
just going to have oh, sorry, Joni, I'm just going to jump in here for a minute. We're just going to have a look at the numbers here for a minute.
Okay.
I use smart links when my customer is long distance away from my shipping depot, which is AKA my mother-in-law's in Sydney, British Columbia. So if I have a customer in Ontario, that's when I would use a smart link. If I have a customer in Alberta that wants 3-packs, I'm going to retail, because I bought them at 126. So I'll probably send her 3 for, let's say it's 197 less $15 a box. Maybe let's say 180 a box. So she's getting a great deal and she's paying roughly about the same, but now I'm making a bigger profit margin. So you need to make that decision when you're sending out a 3-pack or even a 1-pack, right, Joni?
So yeah, just to show you what she's talking about here is I just pulled up a link with the full retail price on a 3-pack. 3-packs are already deeply discounted. So you don't have to give them that 15% off that you do on a single box. But I'm going to show you what happens if I include the promo code on that same 3-pack. So I just included the promo code. When you do that, I recommend that you hide the subscribe and save. because if they get 15% off for the promo code and 15% off for subscribing, then they're getting wholesale pricing, and you might as well sign them up as a brand partner, or you make no retail profits on that, right? Which I didn't quite understand when I first got started. So it's either all or nothing. I guess I'll put it that way. All or nothing. That's an easy way to understand it, right? So we generated this link. Oh, darn it. It's supposed to be promo. It didn't change the name. So this is Canada 3-pack promo code. All right. So now I'm going to generate the link again. I'm going to copy that link, and we're going to do this one in an incognito window. What happened to my window? My other incognito window. There it is. All right. So this one has the promo code on a 3-pack. And you'll notice that your profit is pretty much the same as selling one box, I think. If you gave them the promo code on a 3-pack. See, it's $445.20, and we buy them for $378. So that's 45 and 20 is $65. So yeah, it's about the same as you would make just selling one single box, except you're selling 3, right? So that's why I don't really think, I think that you might as well not give them that 15% off if they're buying a 3-pack, but it's up to you. You're either going to sell them for $523.95 down there, that bottom price, or you're going to plus shipping, or you're going to, and the shipping's like $12, I believe. I don't know if that goes with every 1-pack or 3-pack, but it's usually $12. And then this plus shipping. Anyway.
Joni,
Yeah.
we're going to end the recording in a moment, just for length, so I can upload into YouTube.
Okay.
But what I want you to do before we end this part 1 recording is to go into your back office and show where these smart links are stored so people can reuse the same links.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking that.
Get out of town.
I was. I don't know why I went to Canada. I don't think I have to go to Canada to log in,
Yeah.
but habits, whatever. Oh, maybe I have to be. Oh, I'm in an incognito window, so I don't have my stuff saved there. So partner co. Let's see, I'm logged in already here, I think. All right, so you want to go to office and click on partner co office. And you're going to want to click on the top 3 lines on the left-hand side and pull down the menu. And then you want to go down to Smart Links. And I have like a million, because every time I do a recording, I actually make one. So you should probably only have one for Canada for a 1-pack, one with a promo code and one retail, one for the 3-pack Canada promo code, one for the Canada 3-pack retail. And then you will want to create one if you have somebody in the US, you want a US link and so on and so forth. But you just go here, you copy the link, and these are saved forever, and you can reuse them every time you want to send one to a customer. Okay, so you don't have to create those links over and over and over again. Make sense?
Excellent. Thank you, Joni. We're going to stop
Welcome.
the recording. Okay, I'm just having a little, finding my recording button here. Just give me a moment, please.